The term quilting refers to the technique of sewing at least 3 layers of cloth together, either manually with a needle and thread, mechanically with a sewing machine, or with specifically designed long-arm quilting equipment. On the top of quilting businesses in the world is the Missouri Star Quilt Company. They have much more to offer than just a channel that features quilting designs, and they feature the world's greatest selection of pre-cut fabrics, and I do not doubt that you'll love them. So pull up a chair, get comfortable, and let's have a look at how they manage to do their quilting projects, so make sure to watch till the end. Now let's begin. The Missouri Star Quilt Company's story begins in Hamilton, a town of about 1,500 people. Employment was limited, as it was in many American rural communities in 2008. Ron used to commute an hour and a half each day to his job as a mechanic for the Kansas City Star newspaper to provide for his family. He lost most of his retirement funds in the 2008 stock market crisis and needed a retirement strategy because the newspaper industry was rapidly deteriorating. Then, his daughter Sarah and son Alan decided to launch a family quilting business. On a tight budget, they launched Missouri Star Quilt Company in November 2008 and purchased a building in Hamilton to house their first long-arm quilting machine. At first, they only sold a few quilting supplies and provided long-arm quilting services. However, they quickly recognized that operating profitably within the small town would be challenging. As a result, they decided to open a new quilt shop online, and Alan partnered with his best friend David to launch the venture. They compromised all the requirements for a successful online quilting business, thanks to Alan's experience managing internet startups, David's financial and marketing experience, and Sarah's expertise in the quilting industry. While Alan and David concentrated their efforts online, Jenny and her daughter assisted in running the quilt business. Together, they worked cooperatively to build Missouri Star Quilt Company from the ground up. Missouri Star Quilt Company is one of the most viewed creators on YouTube, boasting 833,000 subscribers. The channel was launched in 2009 and attracts more than 2.16 million views each month. With their 1,202 uploads, they are among the best channels on YouTube, and according to the resources, the company is probably close to $520,000. This projection is solely dependent on YouTube ad revenue. In actuality, their wealth can be far greater. When taking into account their extra revenue streams, Missouri Star Quilt Company may be worth more like $725,000. On her website, Jenny writes, "At first, we relied entirely on our creativity to help the company grow without much advertising, but business picked up when we started posting free quilting tutorials online to help people learn to quilt. It wasn't long before Missouri Star became the biggest quilting channel on YouTube. Because of my background in the theater, I soon felt comfortable in the camera, but I never anticipated becoming a quilting celebrity over a decade later. I've taught hundreds of quilting tutorials and connected with quilters all around the world to spark new enthusiasm for quilting." Along with their well-liked quilting courses, they contributed to the standardization of pre-cut fabric, which transformed the quilting sector. Pre-cut textiles are packages of cotton quilting fabric with a variety of complementing prints from a designer fabric line, cut into conventional shapes and sizes. It's the ideal approach to inspire people to go in front of a sewing machine and try something new. Simply quilting and making fabric for quilting easier to use, because she primarily uses pre-cut fabric in her lessons as the building blocks of the quilts. Today, Missouri Star Quilt Company offers one of the best and largest online collections of quilting fabrics, including fabric by the yard and pre-cut fabric. The daily deal is another aspect of Missouri Star's quick success. With 30% to 100% off on a featured item every single day of the year, it's a fantastic deal on quilting, equipment, and fabric. The daily deal and an expensive $5 flat rate shipping under $100 continue to drive record numbers of visitors to their website. So this is gonna do it, guys. The links to their channels will be in the description box, so check them out if quilting is one of your interests. They don't hesitate to share their trade secrets, which is what makes their company so successful. Anyway, I appreciate your patience, and I'll say goodbye. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to us and them. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.